And we're back. Alright, I've got my achievement list. I actually don't have a lot of stuff written down right now. I have all as much as far as City in the Sky goes, which is probably all we're gonna do today anyway. Because I mean, we could probably have enough time afterwards to do Cave of Ordeals if I wanted to. But the thing with Cave of Ordeals is that I need to do it twice in a row, because you need to, there's an achievement for seeing the mailman everywhere you possibly can in one session. And for some reason, he spawns in the Cave of Ordeals, but only after the second time you go through. So we're probably just gonna do City in the Sky today. And I mean, there's a couple things we can do after. But yeah, we'll save Cave of Ordeals properly for next stream. Excuse me. That's very rude of you. I was gonna call them Dekubaba. Those ones aren't called Dekubabas. I don't think. I can't remember what they're called. There's something else Baba. They have a special name. Not like Quattro Baba or something. Well, okay, hold on. What are the red Babas called in Twilight Princess? Quattro Babas, is it? Big Baba? Is it? No, okay. Maybe they are called Dekubabas. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Like, I know the purple ones are called Dekubabas, but Twilight Princess Baba. I could swear they had a different name, the red ones. It's Baba Serpent, that's what they're called. Okay. The munching sound. You're sure getting a good bite out of Link. Good to see you, my man. I hope you're doing well, sir. Thank you for the good luck. Have fun. Whoa. Much sky. I used to not be too crazy about the City in the Sky, but I actually enjoy it more and more every time I play. I mean, it's a very well-made dungeon, well-designed, well thought out. And again, I love the whole idea. Like, Ooccoo's a tertiary character, like significant in the story in the sense that she's around for a lot of it, but she's like, I love, like, she's not that big of a character, and they're giving a tertiary character like a whole backstory, story arc. Like, you gotta love. Again, like, there's endless amounts of things to love about Twilight Princess. I was like, wow, somehow they actually made a game that's even better than the legendary Ocarina of Time. I don't know how that's possible, but it happened. Speedrun strats for City in the Sky are really fun too, I bet. Dude, I can't even think off the top of my head of any major speedrun strats for this. I guess I haven't watched enough speedruns through to City in the Sky. But like most of the dungeons, I could tell you a couple speed strats I'm aware of. And some of them, oops, like I said, you will even see from me, I'll try and pull them off in my second 3-heart playthrough. Exactly the same, Otis. I am very much in the same boat. It is inevitable that I speedrun this eventually, but I've got so much ahead of it as well. But yeah, guaranteed I will be speedrunning this someday. It is impossible for me not to. Go into the central room without turning the big fan on. Oh my gosh, that's epic. I need to sit down and watch a couple of full runs. It's been a bit since, like, I tune into TP speedrun streams sometimes, but but I don't always see the late game. But yeah, like, ask me about Lakebed or Snow Peak or Goron Mines, Arbiters, any of those. Obviously Forest Temple, Long Jump Time. Like, any of the first 5 dungeons, I feel like I know speed strats for pretty well. Obviously, early Master Sword 2, which we're gonna try for. We absolutely have to do early Master Sword on on save number 2, on playthrough number 2. Because I really want to take human Link into the Twilight and show all of the wondrous things. Talk to the kids of Kakariko as a wolf. All that wonderful stuff. That early Master Sword lets you do. Now, I believe... Yeah. I still get lost in City in the Sky. But I believe there's nothing we can do over here until we come back later. Yeah, you're right, Madman. I don't... People are, like, way over dramatic about that. First of all, they're not that creepy. Like, I actually think I said something like that a couple streams ago. Like, everyone likes to act like Ooccoo is terrifying and all that. Like, no. They're birds with nipples. Get over it. What a quote, man. Oh, that's hilarious. That's great out of context. But seriously, Ooccoo is a great character too. Really underrated character in this game, I think. Birds with assy nipples, damn it. I can't see too good. I went to the city in the sky, and they were all a bunch of assholes. They rubbed sand all over my ass neck, and I feel very hurt about that. You'll have to excuse me, if you guys remember the Earthbound playthrough, where for some reason I had like this random unspecified cough out of nowhere that lasted for like 2 weeks. Well, for some reason, I've got that weird lung feeling again since, like, last night. And so far, it hasn't really come back to bite me too hard in the stream, but just be... just be aware that I could cough and not have enough time to turn away. Exactly, Madman, right? Like, look, I'd actually wager they're more adorable than they are creepy. I don't know. I don't know. People need to find better things to complain about. Like, at most, they look like one of those rubber chicken things you buy. Right? I don't know. They're cute. People are weird. Spicy hot lammy bird nipples with minty pickle sour sauce. Oh, exactly, Reppy. Hello, Barbara. Give this fella a giller? I think we were both thinking the same thing on that one. Going to add that to my giller list. The people have spoken. Good call, Madman. Okay. No! Yeah, I knew these things had different names. Deku's Serpent is actually perfect since they crawl. I did save your Shadicus rep. I had to copy the whole thing. Like, I couldn't fit it into the Giller list. We're actually almost out of room there. I'm gonna have to separate some names. But I copied it to a separate area because it was too great to not. I also clipped it. But, yeah, I can copy the text part into chat. Oh, I threw Giller on at the end. You can see I wrote it down for needing a Giller. Now that's Wacticus Giller. All capitals. Yeah. Even in my own streams, nothing is immune from being clipped. If I am anywhere, including my own streams, you better believe, like, I'm like, I don't go back and clip. Like, I'm clipping as I'm streaming, basically. I'm like, okay, that was funny. And I open it, and I have a tab to process afterwards. Right now I only have 3. Usually I have more than that. Which might also come across as me thinking I'm funnier than I am, which I really don't, but I like remembering things, you know? Well, like, there's a reason I've been called the Master Clipper by many people. That is a nickname I've come to be known by. Or in some instances, the Mega Clipper as well. I don't know. I just like remembering things. I'm very sentimental. Sure, there's a good chance I never go back and watch many of the things I clip ever again, but you know what? I like remembering stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if I've clipped more than anyone else on this website, genuinely. I was like, if I like you, I like your streams and your content, I'm clipping left and right. Aw, thanks, Otis. Yeah, it's always a pleasure. Alright. So far this... Oops, I did not mean to equip that in that slot, though. So far, I feel like this is going pretty well for City in the Sky. This dungeon is like... some people find Lakebed... I mean, for me, I actually did kind of have trouble navigating Lakebed this go-around, just because I've skipped it the last couple times I've played. Like, I've done all the speed strats and gotten out quick. Ooh, I need that chest. Where's it going with that? But yeah, I've always found City in the Sky is more easy to get lost in. Okay, I definitely need to get over there. Is there... No, there's no Oockoos in this room. Be great if you could grab one of the keys. Oops. Use, like, grab a keys like the Deku Leaf in Wind Waker. And use it. Use it to get over gaps instead of Ooccoo if you don't have any. I was like, I definitely... Yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be getting all the chests. How do I get that chest? I agree, Madman. I'm with you there. I remember before I knew the ropes of Lakebed, I always liked it, even getting lost. Lakebed's a blast, man. People are too hard on that dungeon in particular. Ah, it was worth a try. You have to have a certain thing you can latch onto for long jump attacks to work, but it's like, how do you... There's no claw shot target to get up there. There's no Ooccoo you can use. How do you get that chest? Wait. If I... Hold on. No. Well, no. Wait. Hold on. You know, this is a good dungeon to commit to just pretty much doing the dungeon only and on stream, because it may take a while to... Oh, yeah, okay, I was right. My eyeballing did not fail me. Yeah. Okay, that one took some workaround. I dig it. Make me work for my chests. Piss Pea, yes sir. Oh yeah, let's see if I remember those. There was... Greg was green. Blue Pea was the blue rupee, obviously. Piss Pea for yellow. Reggie for red. Purple was Poopy, right? Poopy? Yeah. And then... What was orange? Damn it. Oh, orange was banana? Yeah, orange was banana, I think. Or was it? Or am I dumb? I think orange was banana. And then we were going back and forth between a couple for silver. Yeah, okay. I do remember. Piss clams. Yes, we got piss clams. Oh no. Hello. I'm calling because I don't want to be tied up to motorboats anymore and dragged around like a fool. I want to join with Jim and walk up and down the beach and step on piss clams.
Is he the one that told you that there's a nudist camp? I'm his mother, and I think it's insulting. I'll talk to him when he gets home. Just don't you worry about that.
Oh my gosh. So funny. Thank you, Saul Rosenberg.
Hello. I was hurt at work today. My boss, he said bad, awful things. He reprimanded me, and I feel very hurt about this.
I like that these guys act like the Lizalfos. What are they called? Are they just called Lizalfos? Or is there like a special fancy boss name for them? But these guys act like the Lizalfos from Ocarina. I mean, they are Lizalfos as well, but like the ones that in the what is it? Is that the Dongo's Cavern? Yeah, that wait one at a time and jump over to you and don't ever try and ambush you both at the same time. Yeah, in Ocarina. I guess those guys are kind of supposed to be like the same thing because they're also Lizalfos, except they're more of an armored variant. Oh, I got the league timer on. I gotta turn that off. Man, Ocarina is gonna be a fun one to do for for retro achievements someday. My only gripe with doing Ocarina for retro achievements is that naturally you kind of have to follow it with Majora's Mask. And that game's just not replayable for me. I replayed it fairly recently, so I don't think I'm quite ready to go back there yet. It's a little jarring, especially because I did 100% too last time I played it. So to do 100% again, I'm going to need to prepare myself for that. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love Majora's too. I just think for going for 100%... I mean, it actually is, I would say, definitely say, supposed to be one of the more replayable Zeldas, considering all the different scenarios you can do, and like, oh, can I do the entire game in 3 days? How many different people can I help in one cycle before everything resets? But man, I gotta say, 100% Majora, I would say is one of the harder Zeldas to 100%. It was very satisfying, though. I am definitely not opposed to revisiting it, that's for sure. Because that had been the first time that I actually did 100% the game. And that was, yeah, definitely not easy for 100%. And Ooccoo got killed? Oh no! Excuse me. By the screen transition? I hope I didn't squash a poor Ooccoo. According to some people, Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh, you're so right. Oh my gosh, I just looked back. I killed an Ooccoo. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I mean, some people would say I saved the world from a monster, but I'm not some people. Poor Ooccoo. That's so sad. Did I already do this? I think I must have. Oh, I didn't. Oh. Do I ever do that? Have I ever done that in my life? What? I don't think I've ever seen that opening in my life. What a convenient time to discover that for the first time, when I'm supposed to be getting all the chests in this dungeon. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. I don't remember this opening at all. Can I not even grapple in there, though? St. Mega Man 8. Thankfully, yes. Okay, I guess I have to Ooccoo into there. Or Ooccoo. Yeah, after Frostman was enough for me for 8. They're definitely gonna struggle to find a clip for me that isn't just like I don't think I shut up about hating Mega Man 8 for that entire time. It's gonna be pretty hard to find a clip to showcase my gameplay that doesn't have me just berating the absolute crap out of Mega Man 8. I mean, I didn't rage quit in the way I expected to rage quit, but I eventually made it past Frostman. I was like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to play this anymore. Yeah, genuinely, again, like I said, I'll say it again. If you ever see me playing Mega Man 8 again, call for help because I'm being held at gunpoint. Any other classic Mega, I would have been having a great time. Even 3, even 5. But 8, no. Okay, so the good news about, I mean, it could still come back to bite me in the ass, and I'm gonna have to backtrack because you can't Ooccoo anymore, really. Like, you can go to the shop, but I think it'll just end up respawning me. We might try an Ooccoo anyway. I don't think we're gonna need it. This dungeon also has damageless achievements for both the mini-boss and boss. But, oh, I never went and collected Ooccoo anyway. That's hilarious. No, I mean, for me, Kid Nicky tops Strider 2. But genuinely, until Kid Nicky, Strider 2 was by far my favorite thing we did for the League. It really did peak in that first week. Oopsie. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I never went and collected Ooccoo, but yeah, there are damageless achievements for both of the bosses in this dungeon, but they're both really easy and I shouldn't take damage anyway. So hopefully that ends the case. I'm this guy, why am I blanking on that? Aerophos we're about to go fight. He is very counterable. And then Argarok is like pretty much as long as you don't stand in the same place for too long, or go where he's breathing fire, you shouldn't take damage either. So overall, I think they should both be easy, hopefully, because I don't even have Ooccoo at my disposal for this, which means a lot of backtracking. But I always suck at this room, by the way. I'm always like struggling to know exactly which platforms I should go to get to the bottom, but I have never landed here before. That was funny. Where even is the... Okay, yeah, it's down there. Sweet! Oh, that worked. Dude, that's taste. I'm weird because my favorite boss fight is Morpheal. It was never my favorite fight either, but I will say it's really cool. I'm more of a, what's it, Volvagia and Ocarina, and even Barbad Zelda 2 kind of guy as far as dragons go. But Argarok is really, really, really cool. For me, it's more just, there's a lot of hanging around with him. Same as the dungeon itself, really. But I'd still put him on the higher end of boss fights, I would say. That's tough. TP has so many good boss battles. Like, everything outside of Armagoma, honestly, is really solid. Okay, let me just double check. This is just damageless, right? Yeah, okay. There's no, like, wearing iron boots or anything. You and me both, brother. Nostalgia is definitely the reason all my favorites are my favorites. Yeah, that's how Morpheal is to me. Why don't I see the achievement progress? Oh my god, you know what I think they counted? I dropped into the room and I think that... Frickin' hell, man. Yep, back at the beginning. I'm gonna go get Ooccoo. Yeah, I dropped into the room and I think they counted that as damage in the fight, which is ridiculous. But yeah, that's how Morpheal is for, like, I don't know why Morpheal is my favorite. Like, in theory, Morpheal should be one of the weaker bosses, because all he does is, like, the first phase, I guess, is kind of a threat. But when I say Morpheal, I mostly mean the second phase. Even though it's, like, piece of cake, all he does is swim around, really. I don't know, man. That fight, for me, that was the one that got me going as a kid. The amount of times I'd even just pull it up on YouTube and watch the Morpheal fight, like, I don't know, that mesmerized me for some reason. Argarok's cool too because it's sort of like a reworking. I like that some of the fights in the game were like reworkings in a different context of other fights. And Argarok was like the counterpart to Morpheal. They both even had the same boss battle music, albeit a teeny bit different. And they're both the same idea too, like pretty much just claw onto an eye and stab, stab, stab. It was always better at Morpheal too. That's probably why I like it more than Argarok. But I mean, you can't deny Argarok is a cool boss fight, man. Clawing over a massive dragon, hell yeah. I mean, that's why TP is so good. You got Western stuff, you got dragon stuff. There's something for everybody. You have farming stuff, if that's your thing. And obviously the usual fun Zelda stuff. You got great dungeons, great music. You got ocarina connections. Like, there's really something. This is the quintessential Zelda experience. I don't know how TP haters even exist. This game is just perfection. Even with the Ilya memory storyline, which is definitely the least enjoyable part of the game. But man, TP start to finish, so good. So yeah, note to self, don't drop into the Aerophos room, because that definitely is the reason the achievement didn't show up as doable. Oopsie, I did not... Forgot I have to reactivate the thingy-mabobber. I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, I gotta go back around the corner first and pop this thing with a claw shot. Hold on, let's troll this guy. Ready? I love shield bashing stuff. Okay. Ah, Link, careful. Don't run blindly into a fan. I'm trying to think how many more streams this first playthrough is going to take. The goal, the cross our fingers goal, is this stream we do City in the Sky. Next stream we do our 2 Cave of Ordeals runs to get to the mailman. And obviously from there we'll be finishing our Poe collection and stuff as well. Stream after that, Palace of Twilight, and I have a feeling, I have a really bad feeling that the Zant fight is going to bleed into 2 streams because we have to do that damageless. Not only is it 5 phases in a row you have to do completely damageless, but there's no Ooccoo, so the backtrack is like several rooms within the Palace of Twilight. So that's like a 12-minute backtrack for every time I mess up. Okay, can I please stay? I'm not feeling too good about this. I think Palace of Twilight realistically is going to be 2 streams. One for everything up to the Zant fight, and maybe trying to figure out the Zant fight, and another for learning the Zant fight entirely. Damageless. And then after that, maybe if we're lucky, we can finish the rest of, like, all of Hyrule Castle, including the potential damageless Ganondorf fight. I don't think there's actually a damageless Ganondorf. I think there's, like, different achievements for different phases. I think you have to do Beast Ganon without switching to Wolf Link. You have to do... I think you have to finish the horseback section in under 60 seconds. I think you do the sword fight equivalent damageless, and I can't remember the one for Puppet Zelda. I think Iron Boots, maybe. Or no, Iron Boots is also for Ganondorf. But hopefully we can do all those in one stream. So maybe 4 streams left, I'm thinking, for the first playthrough. And then we'll probably take a quick break and maybe focus on, like, getting some more Kid Nicky and or Mega Man 2 runs going. And then come back, and hopefully within a couple streams be able to knock out most of TP 3 Heart. I mean, that's not actually going to be too bad. The only thing that's really going to be sucky, I think, for the 3 Heart run is Cave of Ordeals. But I'm also going to be getting good practice beforehand, doing it twice to get the Mailman, so... I don't know. I'm thinking maybe around 20 to 22 streams total for both TP playthroughs. We are also going to do some messing around in the... Oops, I did get Ooccoo. Okay. We are going to do some messing around in... in the second playthrough as well, like, take advantage of early Master Sword stuff and all that, so it might stretch a little longer. I want to have fun with it, you know? It'd be fun to mess around when we don't have very many achievements to go for. Okay, I'm gonna Ooccoo out of here. And I'm gonna save... I don't think it'll start me at the shop anyway, but I'm gonna save at the shop just in case. And then we're gonna Ooccoo back, and this time I just have to remember, don't drop into the room, because that apparently counts as damage in the Argarok fight, or in the Aerolphos fight for some reason. Oh, no. Nope. Okay, good. Yeah, I've definitely got some sort of weird, like, congestion or something as of last night, which I don't understand. But yeah, it's the same thing that I was, for some reason, had for several weeks during the Earthbound playthrough. It's like, all of a sudden, this random, like, I don't even know how to describe it, really, but... the urge to clear it away and or cough is real. Could even just be a different type of allergy that hasn't expressed itself before. Whatever it is, though, hopefully it doesn't last too long. Oh yeah, achievement's still there. So my big mistake was dropping into the room. But yeah, this guy's very cheesable. Not only can you Helm Splitter him to within an inch of his life, but you can also use the Gale Boomerang on him to make him put up his shield instantly, and then be able to claw shot him. Okay. I'm gonna take off the boots instantly, and then I'm gonna, yeah, equip Gale Boomerang in this slot. Do that. Get him down here. And then it automatically makes him go up after that. There's nothing you can do. But then I should be able to very easily There he is. Finish him off. Shouldn't take too long. Helm split him. And GG's. Damageless. Nice and easy. It's our first achievement of the day, I think. I'm also hoping and praying, I didn't mention, they have not yet restored my Agatha Bugs achievement. But I did notice yesterday that I missed them asking me to provide a link to the achievement. And so I did that for them, but yeah, I could have had it potentially restored already if I'd remembered to do that. I did name it, but I guess that wasn't enough. Hey, thank you for the GGs, madman. But yeah, that was the achievement, You're Grounded, which I also think they could have found a better name for, but it is what it is. What time is it? 7:10 a.m. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I love that it unequips the claw shot when you get the doubles. Man, also speaking of cool stuff, getting the double claw shots for the first time, man, that's so, like, even though I was never as big on this dungeon as a kid, the double claw shots were really cool, man. You can't even die. Oops, what am I doing? It's, no, I go up here. Yeah. I always struggle with this, actually, because, like, this is fine. But when I'm trying to latch onto this, oops. Well, I have to go over here first. But when I'm trying to latch onto the vines, I always seem to latch on in a place that makes Link fall right away. I don't really get... Okay, I'm gonna... No, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, I actually got it first try this time. Yo, Ernest, good to see you. Always good to see you. I hope you're doing well. We got a bloopy. How long can an achievement name be? What's the longest? Hold on. Let me check what the longest achievement name is that we've gotten so far. Okay, all of the ones for crossing over the Twilight portals are pretty long, because they're all Twilight Zone, like, intro quotes. You unlock this door with the key of imagination for going into the... Or, no, sorry, not for the gates, for finishing the vessels, was the Farron one. Beyond is a dimension of sound, sight, and mind for Eldon. And you just crossed over into the Twilight Zone for Linearu. There's... This will blow your mind and everything else. That was the 3 bomb bag achievements. Hear that, princess? Those are the shrieking eels for defeating Morpheal. Oh, okay, here's the longest one so far. He who breaks a thing to see what is left the path of wisdom. Or, sorry. He who breaks a thing to see what it is left the path of wisdom. For finding the hidden pot grotto in Orden Ranch. I call it the Wonder Boner. My wife would like that for catching a skullfish. What else is there? Me don't know R, but know aerodynamic. That was the Yetta snowboarding one. And golden skin, crispy and bright. Oh, what a savory delight for the golden cuckoo. Like talking to the golden cuckoo. This isn't what I meant when I said littering fine for playing hide and seek with the kitties. And as far as ones we haven't done yet, he always did have an inflated opinion of himself. Is a Zant fight achievement we've got coming up. Don't store treasures on Earth where thieves steal is another long title, and that's for looting the Hyrule Castle treasure room. And that's about it for the really long ones. But yeah, there's quite a few. Job interview tomorrow. Oh, good luck, man. Keeping my fingers crossed for you. Best of luck, Ernest. I hope you crush it, for real. Nice shield, idiot, or that shield is the opposite of plot armor. I like it. I like see, That shield is the opposite of plot armor. Sounds like, based on all the like puns and dad jokes and stuff they've got going in these achievements, that actually totally sounds in line with them. That's way better than You're Grounded. I like that one. Nice shield idiot's good too, though. I like either or too. Ah, gotcha, Zernus. Doing it for the experience. Waiting for something better. Okay, got the double claw shots. I'm trying to think, where's the compass? I feel like I can't miss that, but that's going to be very helpful. I definitely think this is going to be a dungeon where it's going to take a bit of a hunt to get all the chests. I love that I accidentally stumbled upon that small chest that I've never ever gotten before. Ah, gotcha. Well, yeah, I really hope something better comes for you in that case, Ernest. Something you're comfortable with, something you enjoy, and that accommodates your needs. Okay, let's get the iron boots back. Don't press the wrong button. Okay, well, it doesn't matter anyway. I always end up pressing the wrong button for the items, though. Okay. Oh my, is that Zernus? It is the Zernus. The real deal, the legend himself. Go, go, go. Oh, is it? I think this is the compass, actually. Yep, that's the compass. Okay, sweet. That's gonna be very helpful. I never actually get the compass or map usually when I can. I mean, if it's right there, I get it. But usually, if it's like something you have to go out of your way for, I don't bother getting it. I'm trying to think. One of those two is in the Snow Peak room. No, yeah, because Yetta gives you the map, I think, for Snow Peak. But the one Snow Peak room that has like all the areas you can slide, like the icy areas, corners. It has keys. I think it has mini freezers in it. I'm pretty sure that's the compass room. I never actually go in there anymore. Once I found it wasn't like an actual requirement to go into that room. But obviously I did it this time around for the sake of getting all the chests. I'm pretty sure the compass was in there. I could be mistaken, but I don't feel like I usually get the compass in Snow Peak. Which would add up. I also don't really use that cannon room much anymore. The one indoor room with the cannon that has like some chests behind ice blocks, stuff like that. Okay, where is... There we go. Map flip's always gonna get me. And yet I haven't blamed it once today. I haven't once said, damn you, map flip, or some of the stuff I usually say. Yeah, 6 days, yeah. 6 days, 78 hours. What the heck? I don't think I even read that properly the first time. Oopsie. That's what? Wait, hold on. 6 days, 78 hours? How much? How does that even add up? I guess 78 by 6, right? Yeah, what? 13-hour work days? What? 6 days a week, 13. What the heck? That is so bizarre. Oh boy. Alright, I'll take the 0. I completely forgot about that. I mean, you can see I saved at the end. If that doesn't count, it's fine. 100% I will take the 0 gladly. I'm never touching that again. I did Grenade Man and Frost Man. I appreciate you going to bat for me, Uber, but I mean, don't push it too hard. I'll understand if I didn't. If it doesn't count. I will take the 0 if it has to be a 0. Gladly. I'm not even surprised I forgot that, because I wanted to get out. Just play. I actually believed you for a second. I was like, well, what about the people that didn't submit runs? Yeah, I'm never touching that again. That'll be the happiest 0 points of my life. Yeah, I wanted to get the heck out, so I'm not even surprised I forgot. Okay, where do I go? This is the point of the dungeon where I'm always like, what am I supposed to be doing? But either way, we're gonna go do some chests. I think we go back out here, because now I can, now I can claw over the broken bridge with the P-hats. Worst part is they can make you do over... What the hell? Make you do... Oh, well... Okay, so you don't even have 11 hours of free time, really, because... What? That's mental. 6 hour... Okay, 6 days a week, 13-hour work days, plus possible overtime. That's including sleep and food time. That's no recreation time. 1 day a week of recreation. How is that? You're right. How is that even legal? That's wild. So my opinion, Rockman Forte, I had never actually finished that game. I started it, and I want to say I did like maybe 4 Robot Masters or something. I don't remember, I didn't rage quit or anything. I actually didn't find it quite as unbearable as 8, but it also felt like more 8. And so I think I just ran out of time the stream I played it or something. I never revisited it just because there wasn't enough to bring me back. It just felt too much like 8 to me, but I do hear good things about Rockman and Forte. Firstly, it's cool that it's, other than Mega Man 1 and 2, it's the most broken Mega as far as glitches go. And also, from what I remember, it was kind of like, I mean, it was mostly 8 assets, but it kind of had, like, because it was an SNES game, if I'm not mistaken, so it had some stuff that was more reminiscent of 7 as well. I don't know, I wouldn't be opposed to maybe trying Rockman and Forte again someday. But it's definitely not something I was too crazy about when I did try it. Oof, yeah, 10-hour shift is rough too. I mean, oh my gosh, at least you should, I mean, I feel like if you're working that long, though, you're definitely cutting back on your sleep hours, too. Or maybe you're having even more sleep, I don't know. Depends where your priorities are, but if that were me, I'd be sleeping 4 hours, trying to get as much personal recreation time in as possible. But I'm weird like that. 13 hours a day gooning, let's go. Yeah, I feel like if I did try Rockman Forte properly, tried to finish it, I would end up enjoying it more than 8. But, I mean, of course I would. Man, yeah, this room always confuses me too. It's like, where's the grating? Do I go... Okay, let me go back here. There's the... Okay, okay, maybe that's the grating I use. Unless this is the grating I was already on. I don't know. If you play a game enough, you think you'd remember. But this room always gets me. This is always a thinker. And I know you get to that one area where there's like a Deku Baba near a switch you have to do, but Also, I don't want to miss any chests in here, too. That's another thing. Okay, there's no chests on this floor, but there's 2 chests on the next floor. Is that the bottom floor, then? Because there's nothing... Yeah, there's nothing down there. Unless that's where the... Oh, wait. Is this where the Deku is with the... Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, this room always gets me, man. Or sorry, Deku Serpent. Or Baba Serpent, rather. Not Deku Baba. That's what I meant to say. Everybody gets lost here. Is that a thing? Like, does everybody get lost in this room? Or is that you just trying to make me feel better? Either way, I appreciate it. Oh, you do? Okay. So it's not just me. I'm like, geez, you think you play a game enough? You wouldn't, but yeah, this room always gets me. Like you said, it definitely, I agree that it adds to the experience of a dungeon to get lost in it over and over. Like, part of it still feels fresh in that way. And most of these dungeons I have no problem navigating, but Lake Bed has become a pain again because I started skipping it, so to do it the normal way again was definitely a little disorienting. And then City in the Sky has always been that way. Okay, there's another chest in here. Where is that? Is that the... Oh, wait, yeah, it's that one. Okay. That's one that I believe they replaced... I believe they replaced whatever's in that chest, which is probably rupees, with Stamp in HD. I like City in the Sky. So as a kid, I didn't really like this dungeon, minus the double claw shots. I thought those were awesome. And again, experiencing Argarok for the first time, that definitely is an experience. But this is a dungeon that grows on me the more I play it. I definitely like it a lot more than I used to. And again, you gotta respect and appreciate the fact that they gave Ooccoo a whole backstory. It is a very unique aesthetic. And the whole, like, the fact that it's all based on like MC Escher Painting too is really cool. Yeah, like of all the characters they could have given backstory to, I love that Ooccoo got one. That was a great decision on their behalf. I'm definitely a big Ooccoo defender here. People are way too... Again, it's a bird with nipples. Who cares? Move on. Ooccoo's not creepy. It's always nice to meet other Ooccoo defenders. For real. I've always felt like, am I the only one that actually likes Ooccoo? Ooccoo does need to make a comeback. What a great idea to give us a convenient way to exit a dungeon and grab stuff if needed. And also have a friend. Get a friend out of it. Yeah, exactly. They trust you, unlike the Cuckoos. Ooccoo's freshly picked Rosy Rupee Land. Oh no. Did I say cuckoo? Cuckoo is what I meant to say. I don't know why I always say cuckoo. Maybe I'm a little cuckoo, that's why. Maybe I did say cuckoo. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. But yeah. They are definitely better Cuckoos. Hey, so the only 3 people in the world that actually like Ooccoo gathered in one place. I'm gonna gather the mics in a decent spot today, given no one has said anything yet. I made sure to have it in the same position I did last time. And also, like I said, I turned the volume down a bit. So hopefully it does sound actually better going forward now. Oopsie. Did not mean to take a bomb, but we'll do it that way. We'll say something. I appreciate you, Madman. I figured as much. Yeah, it'd be nice to hopefully be able to listen back and hear myself like, hey, it actually doesn't sound too bad. Because it sounded really loud. I'm glad someone else finally noticed, because I asked about it a couple times. And no one said they noticed anything particularly about it, but it has sounded just definitely extra loud the last like month or so, out of nowhere. Come on. Alright. Oh, shoot. It's the other way. Damn it, game flip. Nope. Let's do this. Oh, no. Okay. Rude. Stupid bat. I'm not even gonna bother with the babas this time. I'm just gonna go. Oops. Nope. Oh, did I accidentally quick-spinned! I'm so proud of myself. I didn't even need to. I'm getting rid of this, by the way. Wow, that's so neat. Okay. Which way? There we go. Thank you, Madman. And thank you again for showing me the ways. Enlightening me. All these years, I figured it was some, like, really complex, but also, like, I don't know. I can't believe it's as easy as that. Okay, no. We're not falling again. We're not doing that again, Link. I know how much you like to fall, but that's not game plan for today. Oopsie, let's not roll off, Link. Okay. Okay. There's... Oh, okay, hold on. Yeah, there's a chest that's over here, across the way. Then what's the other chest? I'm trying to think. It's so satisfying. I love it. Okay, what? I can't think. Yeah, okay, so this is a piece of heart chest. Yeah, this is... But then... Oh, and instantly take damage after my full health. But where's the other chest in this room? I can't place another chest. There's that one, which we got. There's this one. Oh, well, that's the cool thing, is being able to help each other out. Learn things from each other. Should definitely surround yourself with people that can teach you things. Yeah, this is... I mean, is it probably up there? Is it? Would that make sense? No, it wouldn't. It'd be this way. Yeah, I cannot place a third chest. I know there's a mini. And there's a piece of heart, but what else is there? Yeah, this is... I knew going in, this dungeon would be probably the one that took me the longest to find all the chests, because it's so easy to get turned around in this place. I like that there's that one big central room. There's actually a couple central rooms coming up. But that one room with all the whatever the big Lizalfos, maybe they're just called big Lizalfos, wandering around, that has the tight ropes and the Poe and the birds. That's a cool room. I really like that room, actually. It feels like its own little area in a way. I also kind of like that City in the Sky kind of feels like the big... I always consider it like the big boy forest temple sort of thing. Like they're both outdoors. They both have those... That sort of like woodsy... I mean, woodsy is maybe not the right word for this, but like... Yeah, it's like the big boy... Big boy gloves. Wait a second. Now it's showing 2. So it was on that floor I was on. What the heck? Man, the chests in this dungeon are tough. That's a nice room there, right? We're all the Zolfos room enthusiasts here, I guess. Gotta love it. I mean, that is a great room. That's probably one of the better rooms in this place, if not the best. On the contrary, I don't like the Peahat room that has the Helmasaur Kings in it. That also has a Poe in it. I mean, it's cool design, but it's so much waiting. Oh, I fell again. Yeah, exactly. Could do without the Peahats. Oh yeah. Dude, Wind Waker, man. Oh, my heart. We definitely got to do the set for that game soon. Yeah, the vibes in that game are just immaculate. Okay, what if I climb? Ooh, wait. No, that's not gonna do anything. Okay, thank you. Oh, you bastard! Oh, you're lucky. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, I don't know if there's as many in Wind Waker as there is in TP. TP has a lot. I know Wind Waker is definitely over 100 though. They do look like a fun set though. Like overall, it actually looks like a better set than the TP ones have been. Probably because there's not a whole bunch of random ass fishing achievements. That helps. But if you look at it, yeah, okay, it has 126. So that's still, yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, it looks like a really cool set. And naturally, I'll have to follow it up with Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks. What they should have done is have a complicated series of switches that turn some of the other switches on. Yes! Oh, that's a great idea. Oh, dude, I don't mind the figurines. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot. I've never actually, like... My experiences with Wind Waker only go as far as the HD version. Like TP, obviously I played the Wii one, but I had never had a GameCube, so I've never played Wind Waker till HD. And I know there's, from what I've heard, there's a lot more Pictobox space on the Wii U than there is on the GameCube. I think the GameCube may only have like 5 slots or something like that, which does definitely sound tedious. Okay, I always see people always talk about how much they hate the Minish Cap figurines. Like I've seen it called the worst side quest in Zelda so much. I love those. Of course, I should have had retro achievements hooked up to my Minish Cap, so I wouldn't have to redo it when I eventually do that game for retro achievements. But I don't mind. I actually had a lot of fun. The thing I hated more than the figurines in Minish Cap, which I actually thought were cool, was there was like most of the Kinstone fusions. I think all the Kinstone fusions, actually minus one, were all guaranteed. But there's one Kinstone fusion for a heart piece that had the chance to be with like one of 10 different people or something like that, and it took me forever to find that one. Oh, on the subject of Breath of the Wild, the one stealth quest where you have to follow that Korok, nightmares. Thankfully it was cheesable, and I had to cheese it, because doing it the real way, I just could not. It was so wonky. But... so I'm confused then, I'm definitely with you in the sense that let's give the Wild era a rest at this point and go back to traditional Zeldas with actual dungeons and items. I'm not a Breath of the Wild hater, but it's without a doubt one of my bottom Zelda picks. Like, it's actually a lot of fun. Every time I go and try and play Breath of the Wild, I'm like, okay, this is better than I remember it being. But I mean, the Divine Beasts are just the absolute biggest joke ever for like what a Zelda dungeon should be. And they definitely leaned too much into open world. I hear both things. I hear both Tears and Breath of the Wild are the better game. I haven't played Tears since I don't have a Switch. And I never finished Breath of the Wild either. I actually, like, I had a save years ago that I did a decent amount of stuff on. And then eventually I abandoned it. And I started up a new save just this year, actually, during the couple of weeks when my PC was in for repairs. And I played quite a bit. I got quite into it. Eventually I'm going to go back to that save. I'd like to do that for 100% as well, but yeah, once I got my PC back, I was like, okay, back to Mega Man and speedruns and fun stuff. But yeah, I'm definitely not a hater, but I've played every Zelda outside of Tears, Echoes of Wisdom, the multiplayer games, and I never finished A Link Between Worlds or Breath of the Wild. And I finished and 100%ed all the ones that I did not mention just now. And personally, I would put of the games that I have played and finished, I haven't finished Breath of the Wild, so maybe dumb to say that. But I'll say of the games I have played, I prefer Breath of the Wild over just two of them, those being Skyward Sword and the original NES Zelda. Which is weird for me, like, it's weird, like, you could say I have nostalgia goggles on for how much I love Zelda 2. But, but I also played Zelda 1 as a kid, like, just as much. And it's not, I'm not obsessed with Zelda 1. Like, it's a great game. It's really good. It deserves more credit. But it's not one of my favorites, unlike Zelda 2. I don't have the nostalgia goggles on for that one. And I feel like Breath of the Wild is like the perfect reimagining of what they wanted to get with the original Zelda. But like made when they actually had the resources to do so. Oops, why did I... Oh, for the Poe. I'm stupid. Yeah, I do definitely have to finish. It wasn't my intention. I think I just got busy at the time that I started Link Between Worlds and forgot about it, never went back to it. I didn't make it actually very far either. But I hear that game is one of the best. One of the best non-3D, certainly. I really have to go back and finish that eventually. And I'm sure we'll do that on stream too. I'll probably go for retro... Anything pre-Skyward Sword. I mean, Link Between Worlds was after Skyward Sword. With the exception of... I mean, obviously they don't have retro achievements for that, but I don't need to do it for retro achievements. I can just play it to play it. Anything pre-Skyward Sword plus A Link Between Worlds is probably very likely for me to play at some point on stream. Thank God you didn't have to kill that Poe damageless, right? Or a number of things. I can't believe they took my damageless tick away because I dropped into the Aerophos room. See, this is what I don't... Yeah, this is the room I was talking about. I'm like, I don't like this room because there's so much waiting. As in, like, for me, bosses that, like, okay, using the dungeon item for a boss, that's one thing. It's expected. It's like, of course I want to do that. But making a dungeon rely entirely on, or a boss would rely on entirely on the exact same mechanic. Like, I don't know. I think there's good, like, the spinner, that's a great example of how to use a dungeon item for the boss. Because... yes, you spun on rails, but like this time you're trying to spin off at right times. You're trying to hit it. You're trying to damage it. Oops, I don't like the dead silence. That's awkward. Okay. But then there's bosses like Kali. I think it's called Kali Demos or Kali Demos. The boss from Stellar's awesome, man. I mean, you'd think the opposite. You'd think I thought the opposite based on how the achievement went, but that's genuinely, after Morpheal, that's my favorite boss in this game. Stellar's fantastic. But yeah, then you take like Kali Demos from Wind Waker. Yeah, the Forbidden Woods boss. All you're doing, basically, is just cutting the vines. The same thing you were doing in the dungeon, and then going and attacking a spot. There's no fun special mechanics. Literally just, oh, fun. Attack vines. I already did that. I know how to do that. Nice, and yeah. That boss for me is like, eh. And same thing with Armagoma. It's just like, oh yay, activate a statue and press a button. That's fun. Also, we already shot eyes in Temple of Time. We shot the Armos eyes. Like, that's not adding anything new to the item. That's literally just, yay, activate statue, bang, bang, on your stomach 3 times, you're dead. Fun time. Yeah. That even, like, again, Temple of Time's already my least favorite dungeon in this game. Add to that, the Armagoma is by far the most boring boss fight in this game. It's like, oh shoot, that's where the chest is. It's like, yeah. And that's why Argarok isn't one of my absolute favorites. Like, it's a great boss fight, don't get me wrong. It's really, really cool. But it is a lot of waiting on P-hats, which is the same thing you did in the dungeon. Granted, it does it a lot better than Kali Demos or Armagoma do, by far. And it is still, like, it's strategic. You are sometimes waiting for the fire to burn out, or you're changing direction. You know, so I have to applaud Argarok. They did at least took it a little further. And it's a freaking dragon, so, like, of course it's gonna be good. But going full statue mecha fight against Spider, no, that would have been sick. I don't know. To me, Temple of Time feels phoned in. We're also let's consider for a second. This is not any dungeon. This is the Temple of frickin' Time. This is where the hero of time pulled out the sword and laid dormant for 7 years as Ganon wreaked havoc on the world. That is the Temple of Time. The cool, the awesome, the legendary Temple of Time. And then you get it in Twilight Princess, and it's like, oh, okay, it's nothing but spiders and statues, and yeah, fun. I mean, it's Twilight Princess, so, like, it's still a good dungeon, but compared to literally every other dungeon in TP being the best dungeons Zelda has to offer, it's like, really? That's the best you could do for Temple of Time? Granted, I also enjoy that one more every time I play it. Like, I don't hate that one either, but, like, easily the weakest dungeon in this game. Plus it's so linear, and, like, there's only a few rooms, really. I don't know. I definitely enjoy Temple of Time more every time I play it, but it does not compare to the other 8 Masterclass dungeons in this game. I think most people say Palace of Twilight or Lakebed is their least favorite, usually. Lakebed's freaking awesome, but I love water dungeons, so I'm just weird, I guess. And dude, no, Palace of Twilight's sick. Getting chased by the Zant hand, that is suspenseful. Wait, there's a chest down here, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Let's see if I can open this and also claw back onto the P-hat before I have to wait again. Oh, nope. The Baba Serpent got in the way. Of course he did. Nice quick spin. Oh my gosh, I made it. Oh, that's sick. Let's go. It is, though. It's a lot of fun. I like the stress in that instance. Okay, we're definitely going to have to backtrack for a lot of chests. Wait. Let's go back. What's up, Uber? More bad news? Oh, Okay, I thought you were gonna say something about... Wait, dude, what? What do you mean emptied? Explain. Where did it go? How? I mean, dude, how are you functioning right now if you don't know where the contents of your wallet are? Oh, I actually got him. Damn. He actually stayed down. Dude, well, I hope it all turns up. I hope you can get an answer out of him. Keeping my fingers crossed for you, man. What a way to start a day. Hey, here's the room we were all being nerds about. This is an oddly calm room too. You know what this room reminds me of? Like, atmospherically, this reminds me of the room in the Forest Temple, where you get the second monkey that has the bokoblins jump down at you after you rescue the monkey. Totally has that same atmosphere to it. Actually, that room always freaked me out. The rooms where... I mean, usually it's just like boss rooms and stuff like that, like after you kill the boss, but there's certain rooms where Link uses his, the grunts he uses when he's by enemies. There's rooms he uses those in even when there's no enemies. And, and yeah, that one bokoblin room in the Forest Temple is one of those, and it's... They're kind of creepy. It's like, okay, how did he know that there were bokoblins that were going to pop out at him beforehand? And it's like... Okay, they're gone, so what? Are you telling me there's more that you know about and we don't? What's up, Link? Link just knows. There's certain rooms that just creep Link out, I guess. But, like, if Link's freaked out, then we should be freaked out, too. Yeah, thankfully... Yeah, I guess you should be thankful that the contents were emptied, but it's not like it was all spent or even worse, like, I guess depending on the age, it's even worse. Like, I mean, still a sucky situation regardless, but at least it wasn't spent on Fortnite, or even worse, taken out and maxed out at a clothing store somewhere. But either way, man, you can't put your wallet down for 1 second, go poop, and not have to worry about having it emptied. Okay, we have 5 chests left. We're definitely gonna have to track those down. They totally... We bought a Raspberry Pi full of retro games. Yeah. That'd be a proud pop moment right there instead. I mean, obviously, it'd have to be a teachable moment as well. And by teachable moment, of course I mean, let's co-op Double Dragon type of teachable moment. Sorry again. jeez, what is this random congestion? Sorry, got in a fight today. Did you win? I knew the chests in this dungeon were gonna be a pain, man. I mean, we have to get back up. Me, knock, knock, knock. Goodbye. Did he even? Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Bye bye. Goodness gracious. Okay, there's one by the Poe, I know, but where's the other chest, man? Is it inside? I thought I did everything inside. There was a boss key, and then there was a small one. I also know there's a heart piece chest I don't think I've gotten still. Okay, yeah, there's that one. Whoa, is he stuck? Oh no, he's just going back home. Okay. Thought he got stuck, like, you can get the hawk stuck in Orden if you position them so that they fly under Fado's house. Okay, there's supposed to be some grappling I can get to. I don't remember. Maybe I jump off and... I don't know. This room kind of gets me turned around sometimes too when I'm trying to get around the other side to get to the Poe. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do here. Maybe I just jump off and I can... I probably have enough reach that I can claw up wherever I need to. Okay, we're gonna take this guy out. Man, Helm Splitter comes in handy against so many enemies. The counters in this game are so good. Like, this combat was so ahead of its time. And we've never had combat as good since. I may be speaking from my own personal biases of my two favorite Zeldas, but I think TP and Zelda 2 actually have the best combat in the series. Zelda 2, of course, having the best 2D, and TP having the best 3D. Where's the... Oh, there's the vines. Okay, I can't reach them. How do I get up there? I don't even remember, man. Maybe I... Hold on. Let's... Thinking cap for a moment. You bastard, let me climb up. Okay. Yeah, okay, there's a different tightrope for a reason. So instead of go... Yeah, okay, it was that simple. I just needed to think for a moment. Yeah, there's not really a lot to the combat in Breath of the Wild either. Like, you'd think at least it'd be more... more challenging to pull off. For, like, I mean, let alone there's not many movesets to begin with. But you also, I don't know, I feel like a game from 2017 that puts... Oh, okay, here's an extra. That puts special emphasis too on, like, exploration, getting certain weapons. There's a lot more I feel like they could have done with certain weapon types, and... I mean, okay, so, like, you can hold in and do a spin if you have a hammer or a sword. Or you can do like this jabby attack over and over if you hold in with a spear. But like they definitely could have done more. But hey, I didn't know they upped anything combat-wise in Tears, which is awesome. Thing I've heard about Tears that I think sounds awesome too is that, oops, oh shoot. Uh-oh, that's not good. But yeah, the thing I've heard that I like about Tears is they added a frog suit for being able to climb wet mountains. That's awesome. That's a great idea. Okay, gotcha. Also heard they got rid of some of Link's, like, I don't know if, was Cryonis the one they got rid of? Maybe they got rid of them all, but I heard they got rid of a couple of Link's, abilities, like Sheikah Slate abilities. Which is like, oh, that's sad. Okay, let's, oh wait, actually, wait. Ooccoo stirred me up here? What? Since when? Since when does Ooccoo actually start you at the place you want to be started at? Damn, thanks Ooccoo. I mean, actually it's not the right place because it's supposed to be on the other side, but hey, at least I'm up on the high ledge. Okay, let's... Man, where are those last chests gonna be? There was definitely one or two in that room we left that I couldn't find. I think there's 3 left after this one, if I remember. Do weird laser shenanigans or rocket boost around. Really? Man, that's neat though. That sounds awesome. Dude, I don't know. I feel like I would enjoy Tears more than... I mean, I also know... I mean, people were still disappointed by them, I think, but I know they attempted to bring back sort of like actual dungeons to that game. To me, Tears definitely sounds like a more polished Breath of the Wild. I mean, I enjoyed Breath of the Wild a lot more than I thought I would for someone who's very loyal and like just loves loyal to the traditional Zelda formula, and I'm definitely amongst the crew of people that thinks it's time to leave the Wild era behind and move on either to something new or move backwards and give us a couple new traditional Zelda titles. Oh, I didn't kill the Poe, did I? Oh my gosh, dude. I'm never gonna leave this room. It heard me, or my mind knows how much I like this room. How much I was nerding out over this room, so it's like, okay, let's make Ashton keep forgetting things and having to come back here over and over. Stay back on this ledge over and over. I do love this room, though. I don't mind, since it's this room. Oh, really? It's still the terminals? Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know where this random congestion has come from, but I don't like it. No. Let's climb up. Okay, let's not forget the Poe this time. Whoever doesn't use his head needs to use... Oh. Wasn't paying attention. Damn it, Ashton. But yeah, I'm clearly not using my head. That is true. You know what? This isn't gonna work, but let's... Nah, this isn't gonna work. There's no chance this works. Yep. Again, you have to be able to latch to a certain height and also a certain item. Ah, gotcha. So instead of terminals, it's like just different ticks that slightly match the theme of the dungeon, but still the same thing. Okay. I don't know if they were just... they didn't want to do the Divine Beasts again, or if they actually tried to make people happy and do traditional dungeons, since a lot of people were saying they need to do that. But... but I mean, really? That's the best you can come up with? Are you forgetting what made things like the Forest Temple, the Shadow Temple, Lake Bed, the Water Temple, the Spirit Temple, the Fire Temple, Arbiter's Ground, Snow Peak, the Earth Temple, the Wind Temple, all these great dungeons, so fantastic. It was not terminals, buddy. Remembering us to be over higher collision than where you're okay. Or over void. Makes sense. So that's why the one in Snow Peak works. For getting that piece of heart chest early. Okay, if I fall off after all this... Come on. Okay, yeah, we have 3 more chests we need to find still. Racking my head right now, trying to figure... Excuse me, I apologize. Trying to figure out where they are, what to do. We've got one at the top. Okay, well that one I should be able... There's one... Yeah, there's one that's behind a fan section. Okay, that one I know. That one has a stamp in it on HD. There's one that very clearly seemed to be in that room. Where's the other one? Okay, there's a... Yeah. Wait, why is it... What room is this that is showing? Oh, let's see. Hold on. This is a heart piece one. Yeah, there's a heart piece. In... Which way did I come from? I don't remember. Map flip's gonna mess me up here, I think. No! I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Okay, there's... appears to be this way? Okay, yeah, so there's the one behind the fan. There's the heart piece one. Which is this one. And then there's one more that's unaccounted for that seemed like it was in that big circular room with the Baba boss. Yeah, here's the heart piece. 2 chests left. Okay. The smart thing to do would be go back in this room again and drop back down into the main dungeon room. Actually, I forgot to do that, or no, I didn't. I think I got the fan. I guess we'll find out, and maybe we'll have to backtrack here if I didn't. But for now, I'm going to say that I did pull on that. I think I did. Did I? Maybe I didn't. I better go back. Or I better get hit off, too. That works. Okay, last time, hopefully, that I come into this main room, unless I come back to backtrack as well. Yeah, there's 2 chests unaccounted for. One I know where it is, the other I don't. Okay, one last time, we're going to come up here, go back into the main central part. Maybe we will go there and just backtrack that way. Because one of them's close to there, but then the other one's like, where the heck is it? Okay. Yeah, I did. It does look like I did it. Like if I go down here, yeah, of course I did, because I was walking on it earlier. Okay, well we're gonna drop back down in here and figure out. So this is, yeah, the one over to the north here is, yeah, that's the one I know the location of. But then there's the one over here that I'm gonna have to figure out. In the meantime, let me do this so I don't forget. I think I actually was supposed to be hanging off of the, yeah. Maybe not? Maybe I can, no, I can do this. Maybe? Can I? Maybe I can't. No, because then I would have been able to do it earlier. Before it wanted me to. Okay, so let's get up here. Let's hang on here. And now I should be able to... Yeah, cool. Let's get the iron boots and equip. Okay, that sets up the rest of the dungeon. But I need to find where that other chest was. It'd be funny if there was someone else that couldn't find the same chest as me. Like, I might as well look in the comments and see. Let's not get blown off the bridge if we can help it. Okay, is this... Oh, it's in here? Huh. Okay. It seems like, yeah, it's just gonna take me to the main central. I really hope it's not the case. I really hope it's just nice and easy, quick, I forgot it, now I can get it and go continue on the rest of the dungeon thing. Oopsie, that's not what I want to do either. Okay, let's... Yo, that was good timing. Let's do this. I'm gonna speed her up a little bit. And... Oh! Did I not hit the thing? Oh, it's in here anyway. Wait, is this the one I forgot? Oh, that's so funny, dude. It's this one. Oh, thank God. We don't have to go on a wild goose chase. We're saved! Okay, and now I know where the other one is. So everything's accounted for. We're good. We're golden, friends. I am very grateful. You dick. I don't like you. You know what, let's... Ooh, I have a fun idea. Let's use Ooccoo like the last possible. Yeah. Second of life. Everything. Stop time. Stop the Helmosaur from running on me. Stop the block from going any further. Ooccoo's a time traveler. Alright, let me... I'm not gonna save yet, but the whole point of coming here was so that I could just go right back to the... I like how Ooccoo was in there with me, and now Ooccoo's just magically out here. But yeah, we're gonna backtrack this way. Space-time traveler even. There you go. I think Ooccoo is both aware of and capable of so much more than anyone can conceive. Truly. This is why we must respect Ooccoo. The world could be run by Ooccoo someday. And Ooccoo will remember all the people that thought of her as a creepy nipple bird. But you and I, we're safe. Alright, let's do this. So Argarok should be easy, hopefully. Again, just don't play dumb. Don't take damage. Nice and easy. And if we have time after, there's a couple small achievements that I want to wipe off of our list after this dungeon. 2 that should take no time at all. Ah, damn. I'm not positioned the way I want to be. Yeah, I mean, I can still manage it. Can clip it right here. Yep. And then, yeah, the last chest is just behind the fan when we get here. Snag that one. And this one. And there we go. There's achievement unlocked, Sky Treasure. Whoa, careful. And now we're pretty much at the boss. I think this might be the last room here even. Yeah, I think this is the last room pre-boss. You got another couple of, yeah, another couple of Aerophos in here. Get the boomerang out. Oh no! I don't recall if you ever told me those ones either. Maybe you did. I don't know. But you blew my mind with those. Come on. Ooh, 3 hearts? Don't mind if I do. Ouch! It was bait all along. Come on, grab the dude. Okay, hold on. Stall him, grab him. Oh my god. Good thing there weren't 2 of these in the mini-boss fight. Okay, now we're good. There's probably another 3 hearts. Or an orange rupee. Okay, I'll take that. A banana, rather. Okay. No, let's go up here. And there we go. Am I too... Oh, I'm too low. Why would I clip onto that so low? There we go. And now there should be a diamond right there. Excellent. Oops, I did not mean to hit it a second time. That'd be funny if it deactivated if you hit it again. Imagine if there are like boblins in this room trying to hit the switch back. That'd be a sick mix. No! Am I gonna be able to... Maybe I should have readjusted myself. Almost better to be on the other side, maybe? We'll see. We'll see this go around. Ah, I could have... Oh, I could have... Oh, damn, I totally could have. Okay. You know, I can actually, that makes sense, Goron Mines and Snow Peak. They kind of have, like, the same motif going on. Do 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 do, and do 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 do. I can kind of hear those going together. Goodness gracious. I don't know if Uber's still here, but I think he'd be sad to know he missed his favorite favorite boss fight. Probably chasing down his wallet contents right now. What a way to start your day. Maybe I should have Ooccoo'd before. I kind of forgot about that. Oh well, this shouldn't be too bad. Really, this shouldn't be a fight you take damage on. Wait, this starts the Argarok timer here? For what the heck? Not even on Argarok yet. But yeah, this should be fine as long as I just play it smart. Because like all there really is to it is don't stay still for too long and don't claw where he's already shooting fire. Okay, right. That makes sense. Since you drop into the water on your save, and either way, Ooccoo is waiting there for you. Oh well. I'm not worried about this one. Again, if there's one to worry about, I think the 5 phases of Zant that all need to be damageless and that require 10 minutes of backtracking through the temple, Palace of Twilight, rather, to get back to, those guaranteed are going to be nightmare-inducing. No, timer goes for this, too. It's weird. Like, I don't know why they... If they were going to put a timer on this, I don't know why it starts when you enter the room before you even get to the boss, let alone watching the cutscene, too. Okay, yeah. I'm not too worried about damageless... damageless Argarok. I mean, yes, I've taken damage here before, but it's not common. Love the idea of pulling down on a dragon's tail, just like bang, crash. Like that goes to show, man, what the iron boots can do. Just a tiny little human clawing onto to the end of your tail. That pulls down a frickin' dragon. I mean, Link just has some brute strength already without the iron boots. I think it'd be crazy to call any Link but this one the strongest Link we've ever had. I know! I mean, he's not just any dragon, too. He's the Great Valoo. He's a respected figure. You think he'd be a lot more careful where he leaves his tail. I think there's definitely a good case for Wind Waker Link, too. I mean, add to him the fact he's a little frickin' kid. I also love the whole thing that he wasn't the chosen hero, but he earned that title just by the bravery he showed to go rescue his sister. Of like, oh my gosh, Wind Waker's so good. He really did earn it. He is just as worthy as any Link that was before or after him. careful. Don't take damage from the fire. Yeah, whenever I hear this, I just want to fight Morpheal. Oh yeah, definitely. That guy went through a lot. I mean, Woodlink hasn't, but like, yeah, definitely earned the title. I mean, even just honestly just fighting the imprisoned alone, I feel like makes him worthy. 3 times. Also, poor dude always expecting to see Zelda at the end of wherever he went to. At the end of the dungeon. It's like, sometimes he would see her briefly, but like, man, that dude was chasing Zelda the whole game. Oh. Come on. Come on, you. Come on. You clawing onto a dragon. Like, this was, again, this is... I'm not quite as big on this fight as most people, but, I mean, it's still pretty freaking cool, the idea of clawing onto... Oh gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I thought it was gonna hurt me. Clawing onto a literal dragon in the sky. For me, it's just too much P-hat, though. Like, I get it, we just waited on P-hats. Uh-oh. Get up. Oh, okay, good. Okay, there he goes. We're gonna wait for him, and then we're gonna... At least these P-hats actually stay still. Most P-hats drag, like, go down, start to fall down. Or maybe it's because I have the iron boots on, but in the city in the sky, the P-hats actually stay where they should. Which is nice. Oh, come on, this guy turns around so much. Nope. Careful. Just stay still. Please stay still. Go. Go, Link. Okay, grab him, grab him, grab him, grab him. Yes, GG's. First try, baby. Double whammy first try today. It has not awarded me the achievement yet, but it still shows in the corner, so it should as soon as the fanfare ends, hopefully. Keeping my fingers crossed. It still shows as possible. Come on. It's probably going to drop at the same time as I get this achievement here for the mirror shard, I would guess. There we go. Got it. Achievement unlocked. We got Dragon Barbecue for damageless Argarok. And we got Link in the Sky with Mirrors. Nice Beatles reference. For getting the mirror shard for this. Personally, I think you could have called that Linky in the Sky with Diamonds, because there were diamonds in this. There are diamond switches. You could have kept the diamonds part. And also, why would you say Link when you could say Linky? Lucy, Linky, come on. Thinking caps. I would have called it Linky in the Sky with Diamonds. Just me. Link, you did it. It's the 4th shard. Now we have them all. Hey, Link. The words of the sages, do you remember them? Only the true ruler of the Twilight can destroy the Mirror of Twilight. Zan could only break the Mirror Twilight into shards. He couldn't utterly shatter it. That's proof of his false kingship. Link, we have to hurry to the Mirror Chamber. After all, a fake is a fake, and no matter how much you dress it up, the real thing always wins. How much time do I have left? I definitely have enough time to go and do the couple things I wanted to take care of. Thankfully. There we go. 2 achievements to get out of the way quickly, and then obviously the 2 heart pieces as well that we can get to now. Ain't it weird? Oh yeah! That is a weird... Never thought about that before. The rod of the heavens that was absolutely essential to get here. That Ooccoo obsessed over. That Chad obsessed over. Don't use it once here? That is weird. Yeah, you should have been naming these achievements for real. Okay, like some of them had cool names, but some of them are like, really? That's the best you could come up with? Trying to think, there's 3 heart pieces left. Oh right, okay, yeah, I guess there's only 1 in the overworld. I was thinking there was 2 for some reason. I thought that we had 4 heart pieces left still. But there's 2 in Palace of Twilight. I always think there's 2 heart pieces in the overworld after City in the Sky, but I think it's just 1. And I think the Elden spot is the heart piece spot, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, while we're here, we're gonna take care of the... shoot, actually... I need to spend some money. I need to... hold on, let's go visit our old friend, oops. Our old friend Quill, who I'm sure can't get enough of us now that we're donating all of our hard-earned money to him. Okay, I couldn't be much further. Thank you. 2020, You really do, madman. Okay, let's turn around. Can Quill see me from here? No, I guess he can't. Hey, I've been waiting. Yeah, you've been waiting for me to drop more rupees. Here you go. What a generous young man. Okay, now we can go back to Lake Hylia. You know what, let's get the heart piece done first. That's nice and easy. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the location that has the heart piece. Otherwise, it's the South Hyrule Field in Southern Castletown, but I don't believe that's the one. I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the other one's 100 rupees. This is our first trip into Lagrill Field the entire stream. It's kind of weird. Da-dum-dum. Dum-da-da. Okay, Oh shoot, I should be going up here, shouldn't I? Oh my gosh, we're struggling. Actually, 21 FPS, that's more than we usually get here. Never mind. It's not as bad as I thought. Go up. Okay, piece of heart. Acquired. Where are we gonna be? Yeah, next stream? Okay. Yeah, let's get Lake Hylia done first. Oops. Now that we have the double claw shots, we can finally... The reason we're going to Lake Hylia, let me cross off these couple achievements we did. We can finally finish our Hylia treasure achievement and get those last 2 stragglers that we needed the double claw shot for that we tried to get like freaking several streams ago. We do have 50. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. Let's go see Fier. Nope, let's not roll into a bridge if we can help it. Okay, let's do it. Alright. Now yeah, let's grab an inferior Ooccoo. But we could be using Oockoos instead. We love our nipple birds in here. And yeah, let's make for this direction. When I say Telma's a hat full of... Oh my gosh. If that's what I meant by hat full of woman, then yes. Oh lord, yes. Without a doubt. Wait, I already opened those? Wait a second. Is it? Oh no, it's in. Right. It's right. It's not these ones. It's in here. Love that reference, by the way, Madman. Top tier. Perhaps even, dare I say, Giller-worthy. Let me make a note of that. Okay, yeah. We need to... Yeah, right here. Yes, Telma is... We're gonna say hatful of woman does mean what Telma is. Was invented for Telma. Okay, up here? Is that where? Yeah, right? No? Where even are the... Oh, okay, there's one. How do I get over there, though? What? Okay. I can't go onto here, I don't believe. I can walk up there, though. Okay, let me go back here. So I want to get over there, but how do I do that? Huh. Oh, wait a second. Nope. It's not what I meant to do. Wait, was that a chest underwater? Did I get that one already? I did. Okay. I did not mean to let go, but I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Perhaps, I was also thinking if it lets me, which it should, I can lower myself and snag it that way. Should let me lower myself since it's hanging, yeah, from there. Can I? Okay. Yeah, okay. Now I can get it. Sweet. Can I? Yeah, I can. Okay. This way? Was it this way or was it? Yeah, okay, here's one. The other one's probably the other side. Got ourselves a nice orange rupee. I didn't actually see it count. I hope it did. Yes, it did. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Hylia treasure. Let's go. Double orange rupee. Double bananas. 2 bananas. Sweet. Okay, and last on our agenda, where is... Let's just fast swim. I have one more thing to do. Okay, that's what I get for trying to speed things up. It's a speedrunner in me. If I can do things faster, I have to. Even if faster means fast forwarding. Is this... Yeah, this is the exit. Okay. No, it's not. Oh my gosh, just get me out. I wonder if I could tell you. Oh, I could actually warp out of here. That's funny. I normally just assume indoor areas cannot be warped out of. I'm hoping by next stream they will have awarded me my Agatha achievement. Or else I'll be an Agony. That was not good at all. Hey, Mr. Link. He's really struggling. Slow-mo running towards me to get my mail on time. Hooray! Thank you very much, sir. Okay. And yeah, last but not least, we've got the star game. I used to be a hero like you. Then I took a leg to the knee. That was bad too. Now it's better than what I said. Oh, hey, oh, I get it. I'm sorry, I'm slow. Took an egg to the knee. I dig it. We're on the same wavelength, Madman. Okay, have the claw shots. Oh, fine day, I awaited you, good sir. The star game created with you in mind, good sir. It's a special arena that costs 15 rupees a shot. Dare you try it? Why, of course. Many thanks, good sir. The game will begin once you enter the cage. May chance favor you. Hehehe. Good sir, are you at the ready? Then away we go. Alright, real life Tingle. Let's get this first try. I actually find I'm usually better at this one actually than I am the first one. I like that it's a remixed version of the herding theme. It's kind of funny. The theme in here. Guess things Link has expertise with. Get a special theme that remixes off of one another. If that even made sense. That was a weird way to word that. But like, Link's good at herding goats and he's good at the Star game, so it makes sense. I feel like this is a failure. Okay, you did get that. Oh, I missed that one. Nice. Still got my screaming fans, though. Yeah, this is a fail, for sure. Oh my god, I missed that too. Damn it! Close, but not close enough. That's fine. Let's do it again. Up here, don't waste any time. Let's do this. That. Nice to get somewhere I grab more than one. Thank you. There we go. This is going a lot better. Come on. Nice. Okay, am I gonna get it? Nice, good double. Grow. Okay. Yes, GG's. What the? You did it? Oh, what a magnificent day this is. The debut of a superstar. Let huzzahs and accolades ring forth. To the superstar, I shall give this. You got the Giant Quiver, hooray! Congratulations, yes, well and truly, you've claimed what you sought. So you're likely all through, Many thanks for playing, good sir. Don't come again. And that is an achievement called Would You Like to Swing on a Star, for completing the second Star game, of course. They should have had a they should have had one for getting a cheer every time. Like getting the absolute maximum you can out of every single claw. That would have been a grindy but maybe interesting achievement. For an alternate set, maybe that would have been cool. Alrighty, friends. That is, hold on, let me save. That's gonna end our session for today. I'm glad we got time to do everything we wanted to in TP today. Once again, I am at the complete bottom of the list of stuff I have to do up to this point, so I'm gonna have to, in between streams, catch us back up. Probably for real this time, try and throw everything else that I have to do onto the list, so I don't have to do it anymore.